Hello, dolls. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Life with Elle. For those of you dolls that are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you joined me and the doll community on this journey. For those that are returning, thank you for coming back. And Happy New Year. We are day 7 into the new year. I hope things are going well for you, that you still feel motivated, whatever you have in your heart for the new year. So today I'm going to talk about skincare. I've really been focused on skincare, and I think that I have my skincare routine down to a science. So what I'm bringing you today is my review and wrap of all the things that I loved in skincare in 2024 that I'm running back in 2025. I'm bringing it in. It worked for me, and I wanted to share it with you. So first of all, let's start with cleansing. The first thing I want to share with you that I use for cleansing is the Bioderma Soothing Micellar Cleansing Foaming Gel. There you are. I really like this because it is good for really cleaning your face. It does not strip your skin. You know how sometimes your skin feels stripped, really dry. I can talk about that in a minute. And it's safe for all types of skin. This is drugstore brand. I got this at Miss Target. I got the huge size. I use it every day. Now, something else I want to show you. We spent the night overnight at some friend's house, so this stayed in my bag. The other product that I use for cleansing, and this is if I want my face to, it just feels like it needs a little extra bit of cleansing, and this has a little more exfoliant to it. And this is the #1 or Chanel #1 Red Camellia Powder to Foam Cleanser. This has more of a grit to it. You just put a little bit in your hand, put a little water in, and it really acts as a cleanser and an exfoliant. I love that. And I love this new organic line from Chanel with the red camellia oil. It's just, the scent is amazing. I love this. So after I cleanse, I do 2 things, and these are more like enhancement tools. I guess they're enhancement tools. These are, I'm making my coffee in the morning. I'm prepping it for my husband. I'm prepping it for me. I tend to carry a lot of puffiness in my face, and I need to work on that in the morning. So I go downstairs, and I open up the freezer, and I have like a little container full of these tools. The first is a large, oversized, can you see that? Face roller. I love this. I keep it cold because the cold helps to reduce the puffiness. I do it here. I go up through my neck. It also acts as a lymphatic drainage tool. And then I have a smaller one. You all seen the jade rollers before. I have a smaller one that goes in the under eye area. That's good too. I also keep in the freezer 2 gouaches. There is no difference between the 2 of these. Gua sha is really good also for sculpting the jawline, sculpting the neck, the cheekbones, and all of that. It's good to use with a facial oil. So every once in a while, I'll use these in the morning. I don't use them quite as much as I use the 2 face rollers that I use every morning. And like I said, I keep them in the freezer. They really work. Where's the lid? They really work to, again, get rid of the puffiness, decrease your pores, like shrink your pores, and really prep your skin for skincare and makeup. So the next thing I do are like my actual skincare products, the creams, the serums, and all of that. The first thing I use is the La Roche-Posay, and this is the regular micellar water. It is almost gone. I don't even know if you all can see that. It's almost gone. I use this every day. Again, I'm a big proponent of things with really good scents. I don't know what this scent is. It's very faint, but I use this to just make sure all of the makeup, anything that the Bioderma or the Chanel didn't get off, I use this afterwards with a large cotton pad. And then something that I've loved for years, and no matter what skincare I use, this stays in my routine, is the Caudalie. Can you see that? The Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I love this. It's for a smoothing and glowing complexion. It also works really well to reduce the pores. So that's the last thing I use. I'm just reading, is there anything else on here? This has an amazing scent. I think it's I think it's grapeseed oil that's in here that gives it the scent. So that's the in terms of the waters that I put on my face, those type of things. The next thing I use, dolls, is serums. Now, I have very dull skin. It is not by nature bright and glowy. It's probably a function of me not drinking as much water as I should. That's probably what it is. And so I need a vitamin C brightening oil. I am a fan of Tatcha products. I love it's the Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum. It has Japanese and Angelica root, dual vitamin C, and it's for all skin types. So I use this every other day. I'll tell you why. I just put it on a big cotton pad and that goes on. If I really feel like my skin is not as bright as it should be, or I've been like out a lot and just maybe slacking a little bit with my skincare, the holidays are a good example of that. I use the Naturium Vitamin C Super Serum Plus. It's vitamin C, vitamin A, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and salicylic acid. I love this. This is also a brand that you can get at Miss Target. Really good for brightening, making glowy skin. It locks in the hydration. Both of these together. So most days I do either or. One day I'll use this, one day I'll use that. I'm out of this one, so I need to go buy another one. Sticking with the Tatcha products, ladies. And now we're going into, that was brightening. Now we're going into moisturizing. Actually, I'm going to go back. So sometimes we need a good exfoliant. I talked about the Chanel No. 1 kind of acting as a cleansing. Let's see. A cleansing exfoliant, but when I need a real exfoliant, I use the Paula's Choice. Everybody knows this. Exfoliate. It's the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. So I skin cycle. If you all remember, skin cycling was the thing a couple years ago, and it was making sure that you don't use the same products over and over so your skin doesn't get too used to something and it stops reacting and giving you the results you want. So I'll use this a couple times a week. It really, again, shrinks your pores. It smooths even skin tone. I suffer a lot from hyperpigmentation, so I'll talk about that. And yeah, just really good for glowy skin. I like this. So my hyperpigmentation, I believe, if I were truthful, that my hyperpigmentation is really a result from being a girl of a certain age. And back in the day, we didn't use sunscreen. We would lay out in the sun all day. We didn't know that the sun was bad for them. I was that girl. I would lay out in the sun all day. Now, I am a sunscreen girl every single day. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I tried everything for my hyperpigmentation and nothing worked. The last thing I did was a chemical peel, the VI peel, and it worked okay, but it didn't do what I need to. I have the hyperpigmentation is mainly in my cheek areas. You can't see it right now. So my dermatologist prescribed me something that I take every day. 1 second, dolls. that I take every day for my hyperpigmentation. So when I take my vitamins, I take a multivitamin, I take Nutrafol every day for my hair, and I take something for the hyperpigmentation. So that's kind of my chat about exfoliating and working on that. The other two things I will talk about later. So on to moisturizers, and I have some notes here because I wanted to make sure I shared everything with you all. Okay, so let's get on to moisturizers. And again, like I said, I am a Tatcha girl. I love, love, love Tatcha. And the next thing I do, so I've cleansed. On days I need to, I exfoliate. I use my vitamin C serums, all of that. I go in with the Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. The Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. First of all, can we say that we love Tatcha's packaging? It is beautiful. It's just so pretty. Looks good on your dresser with the little spoon that you can dip the product out. So the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream is really, really good for plumping your skin, hydration, making that dewy glow, all of those things that keep us youthful looking. So I swear by that. It says that it has the antioxidant-rich Japanese purple rice. So I swear by Tatcha products. No matter what else I put in the rotation, I use this. The next thing on Tatcha I use is the Tatcha, the Silky Peony Smoothing Eye Cream. And this is with the moisturizing Japanese white peony. There you are. You can see that. So similar to the Dewy Skin Cream, this is for firming the under eye area. It's for reducing the fine lines, moisturizing. I really have dry skin under the eyes. My skin is dry in general. The rest of my face is pretty oily, but under my eyes is very dry. I believe it's a function of hot water. I take really, really hot showers. I put hot water on my face. I know. It's terrible, but that's what I do. So this really does a good job of moisturizing. So, and then after that, I just use the last of it. Dolls, if you don't do anything else, use sunscreen. I was talking to some girlies last night and we were talking about the use of sunscreen, and some people said they used it, some people said they do not. I am a firm believer, and my dermatologist attests that no matter how much melanin you have in your skin, you must use a sunscreen. I will tell you, I put it on my face, I put it on my ears, my neck, my chest area, and I use the rest of my hands. I tend to have old looking hands anyway, but I don't want them looking worse. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. So dolls, I think those are the skincare tools. The next thing I want to talk to you about are my skin enhancement tools. And you're like, what is that? Do I have everything here? So let's start with my latest purchase right here. All right, so the first thing, my latest purchase is the Solar Wave Red Light Wand. It comes in this little toothbrush looking case, and it uses red light therapy to reduce puffiness, to reduce the appearance of fine lines, to work on blemishes, to help with hyperpigmentation. It lifts, it firms. It is a wonder tool. I purchased this. I'm going to say I purchased it because I remember I was at the Salamander Hotel with a girlfriend and we were talking about it. That was in September. I purchased this in September. This is the tool. Can you all see that? Hopefully you can see the red light and you can hear it right there. So you just take that, I'm going to turn it off right now, and you go in quadrants across your face, your jawline. There is a little book that comes with it that shows you which ways you should go. If you go up this way, if you go this way, depending on what areas you work on. Now, what you need to do, it comes with an activating serum. It is the Solar Wave Skin Therapy Activating Serum. You cannot put this on your face without this serum. It's hyaluronic acid, ionic mineral complex, and nonapeptide #1. This is it. There we are. I have on a monthly reorder on Amazon. I take this little brush right here. I use that to put it across my face, and that is how I apply. I only use this about 3 to 5 times a week, or I'll use it if I'm going somewhere special. I really 10 out of 10 recommend this. So I love the tools. I love all the tools. It's easy to store. Again, it comes in this little handy dandy. It looks like a toothbrush holder, so it keeps it clean. You just drop it in your bag and off you go. The next piece, a skin enhancement tool I use, and this is a OG of skin enhancement tools, and that is the New Face. Do y'all remember this? The New Face microcurrent facial toning device. I swear by this. True story. I went to the Four Seasons years ago, and I went for a facial, and you know when you go, they'll ask you, do you want some type of facial enhancement? And I selected this tool. I love it. Again, it comes with a activating serum. It is the New Face. Let me get my face out of it so you can see. The New Face Silk Cream Firming and Brightening with 8 phytoactives. Again, you have to put this on before you use the device. I use the same little brush, and you use it to sculpt, firm, tone, and lift. When I had it done with the facial at the Four Seasons, I felt like, and I was much younger then, that it was an instant facelift. So you can use it on your neck. Let's see if it'll turn on. You hear that? So you go on your neck, your jawline, your cheek, and then you hear it beeps at the end when it tells you should move to another section of your face. I love that. So I don't use that quite as much as I use the Solar Wave Red Light Therapy wand. But if I'm going out, I do all of my skincare. I go in with the Solar Wave first, and then I finish it off with the New Face. Again, it keeps a charge for a long time. It comes in this base right here. You can plug the base up, but it travels well also. I went to a friend's daughter's wedding in New York at the end of October. I took both of them with me right in there, and I have tons of room to spare with both of them. The thing about this, just like the Solar Wave wand, ladies, you have to use the activating serum because it uses a microcurrent. That's how it gives you the results you want. If you don't, you will feel the pinch of an electrocution. I know that sounds dramatic, but that's the truth. Okay, dolls, so there are 2 other things I wanted to share. Was it 2 or 1? At least 1. So one of the things I don't do is for the Solar Wave and the New Face, I don't do them on my forehead. And part of my skincare regimen is Botox. I'm a firm believer. I'm a girl of a certain age. I like to have a good palette up here and across here to work with. So I know that's not, but it snowed yesterday and I can hear the icicles falling. I'm sorry. So I know that's not everyone's taste. For me, it works. So I feel like the Botox works really well and does a good job on my forehead and here. So I don't use the New Face or the Solar Wave on there, but I use it elsewhere. The other thing that I have incorporated into my skincare regimen that I am out of now, and she called in a prescription for me and I need to go pick it up, is the Retin-A. It's the tretinoin. It is really good. I use, the percent I use is 0.5%. That's the strength I use. She works you up to a stronger strength. It does a really good job, my sister reminded me of the word last night, of regenerating your skin cells. It works well with hyperpigmentation, fine line wrinkles. I think it's something that all the dolls should include in their skincare routine. So I'm looking at my notes. We talked about cleansing. We talked about exfoliating. We talked about the face and eye roller. We talked about moisturizing. We talked about the importance of vitamin C. I will say it again, sunscreen, 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 sunscreen. Black Girl Magic has a good sunscreen. Supergoop has a good sunscreen. Just don't go without. If you don't put anything on your face, put on sunscreen. And then we talked about the skin enhancing tools. So dolls, those are my ride or die, go to the mat, 2024 skincare products that I'm bringing right back into 2025. They work for me. I will link them below. I think I'm going to do I don't know, I'll figure a way to link them below. If you have any questions about them, let me know. Am I okay over here? If you have any questions about them, let me know. If you want to recommend skincare products, that would be fun too. I put this over on TikTok too, and last night on TikTok, I did a live and I talked about skincare, and I think I'll keep talking about that. Not that I'm any expert, but I think it works for me. So with that, dolls, thank you. Welcome back to Life with Elle. Whether you're new or returning, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I've got some other fun content coming up. I think I'm going to do a similar post about the makeup I'm loving for the new year. So with that, have a good one, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.